So Bronny James just played yesterday, and we're going to have to talk about it for the Lakers. Because the Lakers won. Luka Doncic had a triple-double. Austin Reeves had 26 points. And the only story in this game is that Bronny James finally scored. And everyone be like, oh, why are you talking about Bronny? No one else is talking about any of this, the 52nd or 55th pick. I don't care what pick he was, to be honest. 54th, 55th, I don't care. But, like, everybody's there saying you're not talking about these other players. But, like, I'm sorry, any other 56th pick that was as bad as Bronny James being in the NBA would not have signed a 4-year deal. They would not be talked about. They would not become the story. If you guys agree with this, subscribe. We are trying to hit 11.6k by the end of the day. We need to hit 20 more subscribers to 11.6k by the end of the day. We're trying for 13,000 we're trying 15k by Christmas, 13k by the end of the month. So we got to talk about this though. Basically, Austin Reeves threw a lob out of there. So as you can see here, everyone going mad being like, sorry, didn't realize sound was on. Austin Reeves making the same play for LeBron and Bronny. Up the top, he threw a lob for LeBron. Then he threw a lob for Bronny. Bronny, jeez, I was about to call him LeBron James Jr., but Bronny caught a lob in the first quarter of a game, and Austin Reeves, instead of being talking about his 26-point performance in a win, the season that he's having, he's being asked about Bronny. He's being asked about Bronny. I'm sorry, like, but Bronny James is a good basketball player. Like, I don't understand when people are like, oh, when I said Bronny James is a pro, being like, oh, no, he's not a pro. I'm like, no, he is absolutely a pro, just not an NBA level pro. There's different levels of pro. But, like, I'm sorry, there are literally 12-year-olds in the world right now that could make the play Bronny did just there. I'm not saying there are 12-year-olds that are better than Bronny. Don't twist my words, but everyone talking about this is this brilliant play. He literally just caught a wide open lob and dunked the ball. Like, how high did he catch that over the rim? Like, there was a time in my life where I may have been able to make that play. Not a time in my life I could do 1/10 of the stuff that Bronny James can do. But he did not, like, he scored 2 points. Played okay defense. Like, again, he's not a bad on-ball defender. He just switches off. Like, he is what LeBron James would be with less athleticism and if he was 8 inches shorter. And that's not great. And everyone being like, did Bronny James just score on my basketball team? Bronny's defensive tenacity earning him real NBA minutes. When he gains that confidence on offense, it's going to be wrapped. What are we doing? Like, I'm sorry. The man, like, the guy got a couple of stops. He didn't fuck up. He didn't lose them the game. Like, they played Miami. And in fairness, like, he was not bad. But still, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. Picked up 3 fouls, albeit, again, 2 points, 2 assists, 3 steals in 20 minutes of play. Like, okay, you can't attack him on the defensive end. I would never make that argument. But, like, we are literally out here hyping slightly above par regular season defense as this unbelievable trait that makes him an NBA player. He's not even close. Like, if you're hyping up Bronny's game yesterday, Bronny James making winning plays in an NBA game's up, nobody will care about it because it was on NFL Sunday versus mediocre team. Is terrible luck. His stinkers always happen when people don't have anything else to talk about. I'm sorry, this game would not have been this super hyped up game. Like, people are talking about him like he's fucking Hugo Gonzalez. They're talking about him like he's that level of tenacious defender. He's not. Like, he is an average, I've said this, he is an average NBA defender. As in, but he is he is the worst offensive guard I've ever seen. He is the worst offensive guard. And again, they have taken, what's his name, is no longer there, Magnon. So Bronny has to play because they literally don't have any other options. So Bronny has to play some minutes. Because Dalton Connect is not an NBA player. I'm just putting it out there. Dalton Connect is not an NBA player. And I think Dalton Connect's a better pro than Bronny. Like, I think Dalton Connect just has too many liabilities. Like, if you send Dalton Connect over into a league where there's not quite the same level of athletes, Dalton Connect is better than Bronny. But at the NBA level, sure. Because Bronny's a passable defender, he's not going to... You can put him on for 20 minutes and he can do nothing. He can just fade into the background and do nothing for 20 minutes. But, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. Bronny playing clutch minutes. Bronny's on-ball defense been amazing this game outside of a dribble drive from Hackways. He's finally starting to understand it. Like, this is him there. Fair enough. Good defense. He foul. He fouled him 3 times. Everyone being like, we need more. Like, what are people talking about? His highlight play, he fouled someone 3 times. Like, watch this. Genuinely. Sorry, I just realized this is way too big. Let me get this smaller. So you guys can see what happens. His quote-unquote highlight play that people are... There's 1,000 likes on a highlight play where he's just hacking. He's just running around hacking. And this is, by the way, this is not meant to be a knock on Bronny James, but, like, everyone's talking about this like he's freaking discovered, like, this game, like, you know, he's figured out how to play in the NBA. Like, watch what happens here. So he's guarding here. Okay. So, defensively, fine. Not really doing anything here. His player isn't, like, Mitchell's not really looking to go anywhere. Like, and fair enough, he walls up to Mitchell. He's not weak. He's not weak. Mitchell is not really aggressively attacking the basket here. But I'm not going to say he's playing bad defense. Like, he beats Mitchell to the spot. This is good. Gets the double bump there and sends him into help. That's a good defensive play. That is good defense. And by the way, Bronny is a bang smack right in the middle, probably 200th best defensive player in the NBA. I am not surprised that Bronny James is a passable NBA defender. Because as I've constantly said, he is a passable NBA defender. So, the ball then gets to Mitchell on the wing. Fumbles the catch. So, Bronny James is in a weird position right here. Where he's actually... Like, you have to be faster than your opponent with the way he's playing. So, he's not playing him baseline or playing him towards middle. Realistically, with the fact that you've got Bam there in the corner... You've got 3 lines of help right here. I don't know what's best to send him. You have to just send him either way. Just try to send him one way. Because the last thing you want to do is send him this way. If you send him this way, you're fucked. If you send him around this way, he's into Jackson Hayes. And Bam's not the greatest 3-point shooter. You send him this way, he's into 3 lines of help. But you don't have the size in Jackson Hayes in the corner. So probably you want to send him baseline. But there's no scenario where you should be playing him flat. Unless you know you can just stop him. So Davion Mitchell... beats him that way. He fouls that he has already fouled Davion Mitchell here with the hand check. The ref doesn't call it. So he's already fouled Mitchell. Mitchell has got to step on him. He then commits a blocking foul on Davion Mitchell. He then commits another blocking foul while reaching in and gets all arm, and the referees call the foul and they complain about it. Bronny fouled him about 4 times that possession. They're actually complaining about Bronny, by the way, Bronny hand checked him out here. Then committed a blocking foul, then committed another blocking foul, and then reached in and then got the ball. He committed 4 fouls in his highlight play that everyone's hyping up. His highlight defensive play is 4 consecutive fouls followed by him flicking the ball away. Like, honestly, Bronny may be a Marcus Smart type player. Like, what are people talking about? Dude, Marcus Smart... There's not, like... Do we not know how good Marcus Smart is at basketball? Like, I'm sorry. Marcus Smart, for his career, as a rookie, was shooting 35% from 3, averaging 8 points per game. In Marcus Smart's prime, the depoy year with the Celtics, he was shooting nearly 35% from 3 while leading the league in charges, while averaging 6 assists per game. To 2 turnovers per game, with a 3-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Basically having more steals than fouls. And that was what Marcus Smart was. He was this unbelievable role player who, on his career, again, is a mid-30s% 3-point shooter. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster, his hands are quicker, he's smarter. And this is even comparing rookie Marcus Smart to what we've got from Bronny James. Like, people are saying, oh, you know, he could be a Marcus Smart player. Yeah, he could be a Marcus Smart player if he was just way better at basketball. That's like saying that, I don't know, Cooper Flat, or not Cooper Flat, I'm just trying to think of just a random player. A random, like, big body. You know, Gershon Yabusele. Gershon Yabusele could be LeBron James if he was more athletic, faster, smarter, and shot the ball better. Yabusele just, we've seen like a couple of clips of Yabusele, so he could be LeBron. We've seen Yabu in the Olympics, what he was able to do. So he could actually, his peak is really LeBron. Like that's like what people are saying. It's like, this is getting out of hand. Like, is he an NBA player or is he a Make-A-Wish kid? Because the fact that we're being asked interview questions about him catching a lob, all of this stuff, we have to take that into account. We have to ask the question. It's like, what is Bronny James? Is he an NBA player or is he potentially an NBA player? If that's the case, then today is just okay. Yesterday was a nothing game. But with the way he's getting hyped, the best Bronny game, lob, dunk, cut, passing lane twice, cut the seam of the defense, kicked out, smart corner three, all the right plays. I'm sorry. This is a guy that's meant to be an NBA player. Doing stuff that is expected of any level of pro basketball player, and it's his best game. He didn't look like he won a competition to be on an NBA floor yesterday. And people are treating it like he's put up a bigger performance than Luka. He was more important than Luka Doncic. Like, he was objectively fine last night. But we are actually at the stage now where we are treating the kid like he's won a competition. Like he's the mascot who just got on because it's senior night and he was a senior. They're treating him like the walk-on. The walk-on who's just out there chucking. And in fairness, I think maybe you could argue he might be a freaking better player than Dalton Connect at the NBA level, but I don't think Dalton Connect's an NBA player either. But Dalton Connect will be out of the league sooner despite being a much better player than Bronny. But anyway, I'll see you guys.